My tummy hurts.
And apparently it's my fault.
Babe, I just realized we're both on our period.
Alan, stick this wad of cotton in your crotch.
Oh no.
I don't have a disease.
Here's your song, brother.
Oh,
You have
Oh,
it.
so my period's a fucking disease.
Rings on Jupiter.
Yes.
Feel it.
Hey.
Feel it, man. Feel it.
I can't hear it because I'm not in the watch together because I'm smart.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
My baby mama batter.
Wait, this is a Chance the Rapper song?
Yeah.
Oh god, I thought people were respecting
Jumping
it.
out the grease. It's a whole.
It's pretty bad.
It's not the worst
Whoa,
thing
whoa!
in the world.
You stopped today when it was getting good.
No, I'm good. He can't. He'll fucking get copyrighted.
Yeah, I know I had to stop that because I accidentally played too long anyway. So people, if you guys are on YouTube and the video stopped, that's why.
Yeah, so
Well,
fuck
tell
no.
them to go fuck themselves and just play it again.
Man, honestly, that song, it's stupid. I'm gonna admit, yeah, it's definitely stupid. It's kind of good though.
No, it's not.
There's a part of it that's kind of like, if it gets stuck in your head that long, like, is
I'm
it
a
really
Hammer
that bad?
Super Saiyan manga. Fuck off. What are you talking about?
It's alright.
Super Saiyan Cardinal 1-2 banger.
I mean, did he actually say that part?
No,
I
he
don't
doesn't.
know.
But do you know? Do you know if
No.
he does?
I do not know if he does. We're having bad
Exactly.
stream health, by the way. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Chat, if you guys are in there in the YouTube chat, make sure to let me know what the fuck's
told
going
us
on.
to go fuck ourselves, apparently. It says exit in host mode, so he didn't like us
Aw.
talking shit about Chance the Rapper. He left.
Oh, that really
Good.
hurts me
Fuck
so
Chance the
much.
Rapper.
No, actually, I think it's still on host mode right now. What up,
No, that's
people?
just he's reading the chat.
Really? Okay, well, shit. Anyways, with this... Oh, you're stupid, Ganja.
That's
from
yesterday's
yesterday.
chat.
2 days
Hey.
ago, I think, actually. I don't even know.
Hey, it ain't my fault. It's the only thing on screen right now, sir.
But anyways, Hochata, Alan... Did you just say Alien Short? No, Alan Short. My bad. Dude, I don't know why, Alan, but every time I'm like, talking about you, like in a text, I always type in Alien. I don't type your actual name.
Well, at least you actually get it close. I'm like
Well, now
that
his
motherfucker
cover's
over there.
blown.
Wait, what was that?
Now his cover's blown.
Yeah, exactly, right? Alan being out of fucking Area 51. I'm so glad people didn't actually go and do that shit, by the way.
No,
that
they
whole-
did. Just
They
not a lot of
did.
them
They
did.
just hung out in front of the gate.
Of course they fucking did.
So what was it, just
I wa-
awkward?
I wanted them to fucking risk their lives and go discovery hunting, and no, they couldn't even do that. They just dropped ass.
Well,
in
one
the
person
desert.
did run and get underneath the gate.
Oh, people...
Yeah, he got underneath the gate and they tackled him. I saw that all in the video recording. He didn't get far.
Yeah, but that... Dude, like, people could have got hurt. I mean, Jesus
Look.
Christ, like...
If you accept your mission, you accept the details that come with it. All right.
No, very, very bad. Very, very stupid.
It wasn't a mission. It was just a stupid meme.
No, it really was. It was a dumb meme, but I'm glad that didn't happen. Although, I will say, man, you guys... I can imagine you and Ganja, Alan... I can imagine you two wanting to do some shit like that. I mean, did you guys talk
Oh,
about
hell
wanting to
no.
go to, like, Lebanon or something eventually, too?
Yeah, but that's not because of a meme, and we're not trying to raid a fucking military base.
But yeah, but you guys know that that place is not great for people. Like, it's dangerous over there, man. Like-
Yeah, it's also the birthplace of my people where my parents are from, so it's like, one day I gotta go back.
Yeah, but I mean, but you being North American, I mean, you know, because Canada and everything, I just feel like...
Oh, I'm
They
too
just
white
don't like
to be
us.
Arab?
No, like, I mean, you look at...
Are you
you're very
telling me
Americanized.
that I can't be with my own people?
I'm gonna be honest, dude. You don't even look like you're Canadian. Like you're like us. Like the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, you come across as American as fuck. I
No,
don't
I'm
even
not
say
Canadian, I'm not Arab, I'm nothing to him.
Hey, you weren't even willing to risk your life for poutine, bro.
Who?
Poontang.
Exactly.
Yeah, Poontang. I'm. That's a good thing for Alan to not risk his life for Poontang.
Alan almost got into a fight with his own people over
Oh,
Poontang.
fuck them. No, they're not my people, they're from Vancouver. Fuck them.
No,
They're
just
better
being
than him.
assholes too, though.
They're basically the LA people.
Oh, they're worse than him then.
Jesus, yeah.
Exactly.
So, okay, officially, what's worse, in New York or California? Which, by the way, if you guys in the chat are actually from either of these places, we're very, very sorry. But, Gunja, I'll have you go first. What do you think is worse, New York or LA people?
All right, so any people here that are fans of Double Toasted are possibly fans of the city of LA, I'm about to break your heart. When I went there, I didn't even meet the most fakest people in my fucking life. Every Lyft and Uber ride, every taxi ride was a motherfucker trying to get something out of me, trying to have a fake ass conversation. Honestly, I learned to stay quiet in Ubers and Lyfts on my trip to LA because I realized most people that talk to you just want something from you. The coolest people in LA are people that are born and raised there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're from anywhere out of state, I don't trust you. I don't like you. You're colonizers of a different breed, and I hope you get hit on whatever highway equivalent of I-95 they have down there.
Well, that's a little much. The thing is, for me, and I'll get Alan's opinion on this because Alan really likes New York a lot. Me, the people that was there, I mean, I almost got my shit stolen like a couple times. I kind of wrecked on my first Uber there. everyone was so attitude like with me. Like it was like the way how we are to Alan, how we always piss him off. People are like that to me. Like now I know how Alan feels being in a fucking place like that. But I will say that you know, being there, I would imagine that, you know, since the city's constantly moving and like if you're a tourist, you're just a motherfucker in the way. So I kind of almost get it. But Alan, what is your opinion on New York?
I fucking love New York. It was everything that I wanted from all the movies and television shows I watched. I was like, wow, this is a big city. There's people all over the place. Getting from one end of the city to the next was relatively easy and low cost. Whereas, like, yeah, you just pay the fucking, you get the Metro card, which I expect. I don't know. In Canada, all of our cards are fucking plastic, so they deal with a small piece of paper. I still fucking have it. It was kind of weird because I'm like, this can get lost really easily. But it was actually, no, I liked it. I had a lot of fun, and I definitely want to go back there one day. And honestly, fuck LA. Bunch of pompous motherfuckers. Ganja said it, couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, I'm looking over here too, man. Because someone said Tay over there, Tay Pokemon. She was like, or he, I don't know. We know a person named Tay in our community, by the way. So
Yeah,
if I
I'm not sure if that's
accidentally-
Arte.
Yeah, I don't think, yeah, because her name's Chitaja. So yeah, but if you're not female, sorry for referring to.
Sorry, Nick. What did you call her?
Chitaja.
Shadajay.
No, I thought it was Chitaja.
No, Shadowjay or something like that.
Oh, Shadja. It's not
Oh,
Shadja.
now you're jumping all over it. The point is,
Nah, it's Bjork.
we have someone with the initials
Fuck
K
you.
in our community. Also, well, I'm in the minority that is a nice LA citizen. Hey, man, I don't doubt that. You
Yeah.
also probably weren't like trying to hand your business card to every person that came walk by to you.
No, because one thing I want to bring up too is just the way the city looks. LA, I actually legitimately do want to go over there, and I know it's probably going to be like just a Western version of fucking New York. I know it's going to be a pain in the ass. I know people are going to be fake over there and everything, but look how beautiful that shit looks, man. Like, even when I play Grand Theft Auto 5, and I know it's a fucking fake place, but like they're trying to copy LA, and just looking in the outskirts and seeing the beauty that's like kind of, you know, gloomy all over the fucking, like, it just, I don't know, it looks beautiful. With New
No,
York,
LA
I
is
feel
beautiful.
that.
But
Yeah.
my thing with LA is the people kind of ruin that beauty. Like I was lucky enough, like I said earlier, like, you know, the most people that I find out that were really cool people were people that were born and raised there, right?
Mhm.
So I got lucky to hang out with a lot of people that, you know, actually live in LA. They went to high school there, middle school. They know what it's like to go to Disneyland as a school trip. Like, it's almost like Miami growing up to me, the best way to start. So there's a kinship there. But man, those out of towners that come, and I know Mauricio says he wants to live in LA. Avoid the culture, man. Don't become part of that. Take this as a warning. Don't become like them. But like people that do take in that culture, boy, man, they're fucking trash. And I understand why people talk so much shit when it comes to people in LA. And it's not because of the people who are born and raised there. It's the other implants that are trying to lie and become something there that ruin it for everybody else.
Ryan over here is saying too that he's been to Buffalo, New York for a little bit, if that says anything. But he also says too that Alan's mullet has a bite of its own. Is there something happening with Alan's mullet that I'm not seeing? Because his stuff looks okay today. I will say I never compliment Alan, but I think he looks great.
We're planning on styling his hair and
Yeah, I'm letting it grow out. No, but the reason my hair is a little different right now is because I showered like a couple hours ago, so my hair is just really flat.
Now that
okay.
I bought him a Solid Snake outfit, we're gonna get the patch and everything.
Dude.
Hey, I don't know how getting the voice, but that'll be the hardest part.
Well, no, when you were sick, you sound like Solid Snake. Like, hey guys, so we're talking about fucking.
Sometimes I go back and find that fucking Twitch clip, and I'm like, yo, I straight up go Dark Knight. Like, I wasn't trying to do that on purpose. That just happened.
BH the badass saying Atlanta is more beautiful, low key. And he also said not, but doesn't.
I actually do want to go to Atlanta.
Atlanta, yeah. I don't know. I want to go for personal reasons. It's a big place for wrestling, so I'm like, oh, I want to go there for that. But yeah, Atlanta, Georgia. Why haven't we decided to go there, guys? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
It's in the South.
It's the South. Oh, that's why. 'Cause you're scared.
That's legit the South now. It's not like when people are, oh, yeah, I'm going to the South, man. I'm going to Miami. Bitch, that's North Cuba. Atlanta, like, I know it's the city of Atlanta is different, but man, I don't trust those outskirt towns.
Mardi Gras.
I've never been like.
Honestly, I never trusted New Orleans either.
Why is that?
Yeah.
That's
Mardi Gras.
surprising. Oh, Ganja?
One at a
Everyone's
time.
just dead air.
Yeah, shut up. Ganja, you. New
All
Orleans,
right,
why?
the reason I don't like fucking New Orleans is, man, I've heard so many stories of like the cops being total dickheads and just looking for excuses to fuck with you and shit. And everyone knows my name is Ganja Grew and I like myself a certain activity. Well, New Orleans has some of the strictest weed laws in the country, right? Followed by Texas, certain areas of Texas
See,
and Kansas.
Okay, so is it just because it's an American thing? Isn't it pronounced New Orleans?
No,
it's-
they want you to say it with the little French accent because honestly, New Orleans is a French territory. Well,
Yeah.
when we did the Louisiana Purchase, Louisiana and all further up, that became the United States. So a lot of French citizens in towns and cities like New Orleans became Americanized after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing there is, man, the cops I just hear are just ridiculously assholes. And our group of friends is like the biggest hodgepodge of diversity commercials and wallpapers that they'll fuck with us on the dime the minute they see us walking down Bourbon Street.
One thing I wanna
Yeah,
bring
but
up
I
too
look
really-
white enough. I'll be fine.
That's the problem.
So now he'll say it. No, but the one thing I want to bring up really quick too. Is
If
that,
it makes sure I don't get arrested, you goddamn right.
yeah, that's how everyone should be looking at this shit. Some people are just like, oh, like I would hate to be white. It's like, really? You don't like privilege? You don't like getting what you want? I don't know. But the thing is, though, and I'm not saying that every person like that. I'm
Wow,
pretty sure you got
Nick.
people-
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know, I'm an angry person. But no, there are some people that are white that don't, they don't have at all too. So don't think I'm leaving you guys out of it. You're just like us. We all have the same fucking problems. But Roxy, though, the one thing I'm kind of like concerned about going to some of these places, especially New Orleans, New Orleans. I just said both of the fucking things. But New Orleans, everyone's in there like trying to be fake. They're always trying, man, Corey, why are you calling me? Why are you calling me? God damn it! I'm gonna answer this, and I'm gonna be
You know
really
what?
nice on the
Pick
phone.
up and then hang up.
I'll be right back, guys. Continue talking. I'm sorry. I'm gonna answer Corey, and we'll be right back.
And look, to
Bitch.
answer Nick, his views on white privilege do not represent and reflect the rest of the views of the cast here.
Matter of fact, I would call it white advantage, actually. But babe,
No,
I-
you wouldn't. You just stole that shit from someone way smarter than you.
you
Okay,
damn
can
right.
I be honest here, Alan?
Hmm?
You're too loud to be white. At least the white can get away with everything. You're too loud.
I
What?
have returned. Anyway, I don't know.
Apparently, I'm too loud to be white.
At least the white kind of right, where you can get away with shit.
Yeah, you haven't heard my at work voice.
Is it black? Like, what's your at work
Yeah, I
voice?
straight up drop rhymes every time I'm talking to my boss.
No, but the thing I was gonna ask though is that with Miami, everyone's so fake, and they go over there and try to pretend that they're always wearing the most loudest fucking thing, whatever. I'm thinking like Rox hated that shit. Do you think you'd be able to handle all the fakeness over there in New Orleans?
Okay, how fake is it?
I would imagine pretty fucking fake, because everyone's going there to be like Mardi Gras, and all the girls are probably reacting all crazy just to kind of, like, you know how people were in Miami where the guys were overreacting so that the date thinks they're interesting? It's reversed in gender in New Orleans. At least I would imagine.
Okay, so I can handle a couple drunk bitches, but I can already tell I'm gonna get into a fight. I'm mostly in it for the voodoo.
And
I
plus, you
want to
gotta.
see the voodoo. I want to see the witchcraft. I want to see just
Yeah.
everything of that aspect. Because I'm not a big drinker like that.
The nightlife aspect of it too, like, it's kind of weird to think that you're not a big drinker, because for me, you come across as a nightlife person, but like, how are you able to handle that without being a drinker? Like, that's another thing too. Is like, is there people out there, like, even in the chat, are you guys kind of nightlife people but don't drink? But I'll let you answer that first, Roxy.
I've never gotten blackout drunk. I've never gotten that drunk to the point of throwing up, to the point of blacking out, to the point of where I don't remember shit. I've never done that.
Yeah,
The
wow.
most I get is like tipsy, where I like wobble a little bit if I got heels on. I'm a little giggly, but that's about it. That's the most guilty out of me.
Alan, would you be able to do kind of like the party life stuff without getting drunk? Like, even in your particular hometown right now? Like,
Now my hometown, because there's not much of a party scene, but like, yeah, to a certain degree, you can get there's an amount of energy you can get from just a cool crowd. Like, for me, it's like, honestly, it got to the point where it's like, if I'm ever doing anything like that, I'd rather just be like in a house with people versus being out in the clubs. Like, I've never really liked being out in the clubs just because it's always loud. You can't really have a cool, there's no interesting, cool stories besides like, oh, you get to scream at somebody that's 2 inches in front of you, trying to have some version of a conversation. I'm
The
like,
only fun time I have party in public is when I'm rolling, and I haven't done that shit in almost like 4 or 5 years.
really? Okay.
Yeah, and it's because it makes bar crawling intolerable, and it makes you want to talk to people. It gives you a relaxing vibe. Besides that, like, I never like when Double Toasted has done the pub crawls, I truly don't really enjoy that because I like to chill at one spot and drink. And especially when you take me from one spot where that's good prices and then take me to one that's shitty. It doesn't make sense to me.
Probably fucking annoying. But yeah, us next saying, just going to the DT stream, just saying hi. Hey man, how you doing? Yeah, they're actually starting right now. That's what Corey was telling me on the phone. So yeah, enjoy the show and everything too. But for those of you that are actually sticking with us, you won't be on too long. We just want to give you something to do while Corey does his whole like, hey subscribers, and hey, email us at the same email we've been using for 5 years. But what you call it though, Jen, I'm gonna ask you, are you the kind of person that would be able to hang out and do the party life thing but without drinking?
Without drinking, I'd basically be way too irritated. I'd just be like, Look at them over there. Being annoying as shit. I have to drink to basically match like how much fun they're having, because otherwise, like I'm too stuck up, in my opinion, around other people I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, she
So
came across
they-
that way to you, Alan?
Yeah, she's totally stuck up.
Oh shit.
I know, Alan. Anyway, but yeah, I need to match their drinking and stuff like that to where I can go from like, I fucking can't stand them. I just need to be away from them to like, hey girl, hey bitch.
Yeah, you get crazy when you're drunk.
Yeah, you are. You get fucking nuts. I will say that. And Jeff forgets too. Like the next day, she's like, "Whoa, what happened last night?" He's like,
Oh, was it so bad? I'm like, yeah, the fuck you were, you crazy motherfucker.
Then it just says,
I get way more honest too. Like I try to be honest now and stuff like that, but I'm a lot more blunt when I'm drunk too. But I do it in a happy way.
I'm nicer when I get drunk. I'm not as blunt.
Really? I would imagine you would be really
You want to
accidentally
dance with
insulting.
every single person you fucking see.
Well, yeah, I made out with Adrienne when I got like that was I think last recent time that I ever got like drunk enough was when I made out with Adrienne.
Well, shit. But I mean, I remember like you remember that shit. Like you know what I mean? Like it's one of those things where some people will drink so much that they just don't like. Oh, I did that, and they'll fight forever. Like, no, I didn't do that, or I'm not that kind of person. It's like, yeah, like don't change so much when you drink to the point where it's like you're not even the same person anymore. It's just kind of crazy.
I've
I'm
never
not an
gotten
angry
that.
drunk basically. I just get like either really, really flirty or like, oh, I love you. Let's dance. Like, what's your name? Like, I want to get to know people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like you think I talk a lot now. I don't shut the fuck up when it gets going.
We heard from a couple people.
Yeah.
Oh, ha ha ha.
Yeah, man. But here's the thing. So we're gonna get to topics because I'm gonna end this pretty quickly since I guess Corey's starting and whatnot, and I got some things to do. But I'm gonna take advantage of Alan being here right now because yeah, like these guys, I don't think give as much of a shit about the video game stuff as you typically
Not
do.
a fuck.
And I know that tomorrow, she's saying, so that means you guys are drunk now? No, we are not, but we are talking to fucking shit done. But
If you ever fucking Gene, if you ever fucking see me and there's sauce around, like I'm just like the Energizer Bunny as I've been described.
He'll go around to basically everyone saying, like, you're okay? You okay? Thumbs up. Okay. I'm up for this person.
Yeah, so I don't give a shit.
I just had cornbread and some ants on a log. I'm good. I'm not drunk.
But moving on, man. We'll do this really quick because I know tomorrow Mal's not going to be around. I think you're working or doing something. So, yeah, really quick. I'm going to get your opinion on this. And did you read the topics beforehand, by the way, before you even talk about this? Perfect. Because this story is a fucking roller coaster, bro. So, Nintendo Switch hacker faces jail time and huge fines. So, first of all, I'm going to ask you some questions. As far as the fine goes, just give me a random estimate. How much do you think the fine was?
100,000.
100,000? Okay, I'm actually surprised you said that. Okay, now first of all, the big crazy thing is that it was $250,000.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair. That sounds about right.
Fucking huge. Now, what do you think this particular Switch hacker got in trouble for?
That's a good question, actually, because
Yeah.
like the reason you asked me that question is because there's an implication that it's not just breaking the code. There'd have to be something else where you could still go online or something like. I don't know what it'd have to be. It'd have to be something more complex than you just jailbroke a fucking Switch. It'd have to be a situation where you can get like the game.
I would think it'd be something really simple.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess, hey, you know what, Jed? This is kind of simple. Once upon a time, a dude likes to jack off at kids.
What?
Apparently, I didn't even know Nintendo Switch could do this.
21-year-old California man Ryan Hernandez is facing jail time and a fine of $260,000. What's even more shocking is that not only has a Nintendo Switch hacker been found guilty of computer fraud, but also possession of child pornography.
Yeah, and here's the craziest thing. So, you know, as far as this roller coaster of a story going so far, I mean, I've asked a couple questions to kind of go to a particular point in this topic, where it's like, yeah, he got that big fine for the child pornography, correct?
No, that was for the Switch, right?
Exactly. Apparently, this dude is only going through level 1 of the fuckery that he's about to get deservingly. That was only to just hack the Switch, because Nintendo is so, like, we don't want people to be enticed to even try to fuck with our system.
Of course.
So,
they're protecting their IP that they're entitled to.
Exactly. This dude hasn't even began to go to trial for the porn yet, which is fucking insane.
Well, I mean, because they got him on like the jailbreaking stuff. Like the pornography stuff is different.
Yeah.
Well, because what ended up happening most likely is that he hacked the Switch, and because he breached copyright on pretty much like overstate levels, because he's probably distributing it, it gave the FBI the right to search his computer under a warrant. And as a result, they found other stuff that now it's gone from a simple like, "Hey, you just broke copyright," to we're dealing on a federal fucking level. Which have fun with that, because hey, don't worry about it. You don't have to pay back the fine because you'll be in jail for the rest of your fucking life.
Yeah. It's like,
Get
we're
'em.
putting a number on it just so people get scared, because numbers do scare the fuck out of people. People don't
Generally.
fucking, do that. But yeah, jail time like a son of a bitch. And the worst part about this too is that apparently this dude was so laxed with the entire thing. Ryan's Underground Hangout, he made a hangout, an online chat forum, where he used to share not only all the information about his Nintendo bullshit, but also with the porn. And
So
then
he went from
Every
possession to
single one of
distribution.
them.
Yup,
Get
distribution.
every single one of them.
Yeah, no, and here's another thing too. Here's the biggest fucking thing that's crazy. So over here it says they discovered more than 1,000 images and videos of child pornography in a folder aptly titled "Bad
Bad
Stuff."
stuff.
You know, you would think you'd name it like SpongeBob or something that
Nah,
someone's like,
you-
I'm not gonna care.
It's like bad stuff. That could be anything, but it's like, oh my god, man! Like they were gonna find it anyway. There's no hiding it from the FBI. They'll find everything. Like,
Yeah, man, it's fucking insane. So here's the thing, and this is bad for us in the sense was as far as like the Switch being hacked, because I guess this is their whole thing, like you said earlier, and how kind of reiterating. They're not gonna want to. People are not gonna want to try to uncover the new DLC for Super Smash Brothers, trying to figure out what's on the fucking disc,
Yeah.
or not disc, but like the cartridge, or whatever. This is gonna scare off fucking everybody, which means that Nintendo Switch, unless they want something out there on purpose, they're probably not going to be in the news anymore. I think that this is one of the last times someone actually is going to get away with even trying to dive into whatever the fuck they're doing behind the scenes.
oh no, that won't stop data miners. I mean, it'll slow them down, but they'll still keep doing that thing. And as far as hacking the Switch, it's just, hey, somebody's able to do it. We're not at that point where they're able to. It's weird. Out of all the consoles that can get emulated on PC, Nintendo is consistently every single one always emulates. Like, when's the last time? Like the PS3 emulator is only like 30% able to actually work. PS2 is actually fine and functional. Like fucking 2 generations later, almost 3. The fucking Xbox has still never gotten a fucking emulator to work.
Yeah. Which is fucking insane, yeah. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what else to really add to the entire thing about the Nintendo Switch being hacked, but I just feel like, man, there was this emulator that I saw recently, and I actually want to use it and see, like, maybe I'll get into my Switch and see if I can play emulators on there in Game Boy games. Oh, boy, I ain't touching shit now. Like, holy fuck. So, yeah, man, yeah, fucking crazy. But the last thing we're going to be talking about really quick, which is also crazy too, is that apparently Steam decided to break a record, a milestone in concurrent users, and I forgot the number. It was in
It was
the
300.
millions.
It was 300K past their normal stuff.
Yeah, and there was that thing. Yeah, here it is. 18,537,490 users.
Look, calm down. We're not talking about Call of Duty numbers here.
Yeah, no, but that's fucking insane still. Granted, apparently there was about 1 million players, or no, like there was actually 1 million less players, so there was only 17 million that were actually in the game. There was that remaining million just left on the fucking homepage, like I typically do every single day.
Oh yeah, I'm one of those people. Like Steam is literally just on the homepage right now in case I want to see what's on the store or whatever. Even though I don't buy stuff there anymore.
But with those bundles, the holiday bundles, with all the fucking like in the summer they do like these crazy deals, and I'm thinking like, dude, is Steam one of those things now where like, let's just say you got a new computer or got a friend a computer or something who's not technically into gaming on PC. Steam is like one of those things that's synonymous with PC gaming now. Do
Yeah.
you feel like, I mean, because I know it's just an app, but do you think like they're gonna start getting like pre-installed into systems? Do you think they're gonna be selling Steam machines, but it's just
They
a
have been
computer?
selling Steam machines. The Valve tried to do that actually. Where
But
they're like, yeah, we're
failed,
just
the one they were trying
it failed because Valve is like Sony, where they don't really know how to market their technology pretty well. So they're like, oh, we're Steam, right? We'll just have it on the homepage. That it never worked. The Steam controller, I don't want to say flop, but isn't really selling. Steam machines, no one even talks about anymore. The only hardware that ever came out of them that people actually give a shit about is the VR system, because it's the best. It's the most technically advanced one on the market.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, it's just kind of crazy to me. I feel like, for me, Steam, it was something I barely got into around like 2013, 2014. Didn't really dig it a whole lot. But, yeah, man, do you think there'll ever be a time where people start buying, like, actual PC games and, like, putting the disc into the system and all that shit? Do you think that'll ever come back, or is it all gonna be
Fuck
Steam
no!
games?
That was a terrible system. Story. story time with why I think disc media is never going to come back. So I'll make this quick. I still one of the last pre-orders I ever bought, like big pre-order edition, $150 edition, was for Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, I remember this.
And I got a free beta code to try out the game 2 weeks early. I was excited. I love Skyrim. I love Oblivion. I was a huge fan of Bethesda at the time. So I put in the beta code and I played the game. I'm like, this fucking game is boring as fuck. There's like 3 enemies, and you'll see fucking consistently 15 people trying to fight one mud crab because the enemy density is so fucking low that everyone's just fighting the same enemies because there's not enough to go around. And I got bored of the game quick, and I didn't play it. Then a buddy, I think like almost a year later, buddy of mine said, no, it's gotten better, updates, all that stuff. Try it out. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have that receipt anymore. Fuck it. I'll install the game. Oh, I tried to put the code in. Oh, the code doesn't work. I'm like, why doesn't it work? I was like, let me put it again. It doesn't work. So I call him up. I'm like, hey, the code doesn't work. What's up? He's like, oh, because you put the beta key in, it thinks you only got the beta stuff in, so it doesn't count your physical copy. I'm like, I'm holding the disc right here. They're like, yeah, it doesn't count. I'm like, so I have this disc and it doesn't count? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, whatever. I just hung it up and threw it in the garbage. I'm not wasting my time. The game sucks. I'm not going to fucking continue giving it to Bethesda stupid bullshit.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I didn't. I actually forgot a piece of that story. But yeah, man. Like, it's just. That's one of those situations that would only happen to somebody like us. Like, I don't know, man.
It didn't stop me from getting pre-orders, but I got to the point where I'm like, after that, I'm like, wow, I really got to be a bit more careful with the pre-orders I buy. Like, I got to make sure that I'm going to love the game prior. So I'm very, very careful with, especially video games now, I'm pretty careful with what I end up buying.
One thing I want to bring up, and I'm trying to look for it on, I guess I'll, since we're talking about Steam, I guess I'll look it up on here. But there's this pre-order bonus for Resident Evil 3. And I am not digging it. Here it is.
What's up?
I'm going to show it right here. It says, digital pre-order bonus, classic costume pack. And that's it.
Yeah, that's usually how it does it. It's probably going to be $5 afterwards, but that's a normal thing for.
But what's frustrating to me
What's up?
is that Resident Evil 2 had a lot more. Like, Resident Evil 2 had the old music, the old costumes, new weapons, infinite ammo, this other thing. It had like 6 things. You're telling me that even though this game almost got Game of the Year and everyone loves it and it was so popular and made so much money, blah, 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 a year later, you motherfuckers give us less?
Well, we don't know what's in the actual base game, though. Remember, that stuff was extra. That stuff was pre-order bonuses. We don't know what's in the base game. They might have just said, fuck it, we're going to keep that stuff in there. Like, that's the thing. Like, until we know it's like what the options are as soon as we download the game, they're probably like, yeah, we have most of that stuff already built in. We just did it right away just to see if people were interested. Oh, they are? Okay, we're going to have it base in.
Yeah, because I will say, man, I know I've been so negative with this stuff, and I'm sorry to people who enjoy Resident Evil, and I enjoy Resident Evil 2. Or, I mean, as well. Not Resident Evil 2. I don't enjoy that shit.
Resident Evil as well.
But I will say, man, every single time I see news that gets me excited for Resident Evil 3, and I've watched many videos from Game Ranks and everything, I'm like, yeah, dude, anything with Nemesis, I'll watch it. Every time I do that, I find 2 new things that I'm like, what the fuck? This has potential of being
Nick,
garbage.
just love it, Diaz. Just love it.
I mean, he has a point. The game came out a year ago.
No, just kiss it, hug it, caress
It feels, I don't know, it feels way too quick for like a game. Like, clearly like, they're not, like the fucking graphics are still there. Like, it's not like they made a cheap version. Like, the game still looks like RE2. But my issue is that, like, I'm always a little wary when a game comes out really quickly after like a good
sequel.
year. Like, yeah, it was a good year and it sold a lot. But I'm like, I feel like you kind of rushed this. That's probably maybe why it doesn't have as much stuff is because they rushed this, where RE2 clearly was in development for a while. I hope that doesn't mean the game itself is not going to be as good. I think it will be, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm getting really. The only reason why I'm saying this now is because people will say like, "Oh, well, Nick only said this game was trash because everyone loves it, and he's just being a fucking contrarian." I'm telling you guys, I've never been more excited for a game than Resident Evil 3. Same thing with Mortal Kombat 11 last year, and Resident Evil 2 the year before that. I was like, "Oh my god, like I can't wait for the trailer for Resident Evil 2. I know it's gonna be the best game ever once I play it." And it wasn't. This hasn't come out yet, so I'm not just trying to be a contrarian. I'm looking at this. It's starting to look bad, y'all. Like,
Yes, he is.
yeah, fuck you.
Oh, hey, I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be fine. I'm more just every single time I'm more and more worried for that Marvel Avengers game. I'm like, I want this to be good, and I saw that 20 minutes of gameplay, and I'm like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I'm gonna try it out. I don't think it's gonna be bad, but I don't think it's gonna be good either.
Yeah, man. So who knows what the fuck's gonna happen? With that said, guys, it's time for us to get the fuck out of here. I really appreciate everyone chilling with me today. I know Rox and Jed and Ganja, and it's like, dude, we just talked about games, and we only been here for 10 minutes. What the fuck, Nick? But sorry.
I'm dying on the inside, Diaz.
But yeah, man. Hollow Man saying that shit looks like an app game. Wait, which one? I'm actually curious. We'll probably talk about that later. But Ganja, why don't you tell people what to do as far as finding your stuff on the other particular program that you're on?
Well, guys, if you go to Facebook, YouTube, and of course Patreon, we got the Illuminati Podcast and of course the Metropolis Collective on Facebook. They're all part of the same thing. You find Illuminati Podcast, you will find the Metropolis. If you find Metropolis, you will find Illuminati Podcast. We are also going to Vegas with that group of people, including the Chat Tag folks here, from the 12th to the 20th. So if you guys haven't got your tickets yet, I don't know what the fuck you're doing because you're gonna be paying late fees up the ass. So you might as well just either just stay in a random ass Motel 6 down the road from Vegas and I guess walk at this point because they ain't gonna let you fly for cheap. And maybe we'll see you in Vegas. If not, those are the dates, y'all.
Yeah,
Alan, tell them about some other shit we got going on.
Okay. Well, you already basically told them just about everything, but yeah, be sure to check us out. We have a new episode coming out soon, and hopefully at some point soon we'll reveal some of the other stuff we work on, and maybe Gonzo will do a second episode of his show.
Wait, one day it'll happen.
Also, the Iowa Caucus is going on right now. Everyone, put your hands up and send your energy to Team Bernie, please.
Wait, what's happening?
Or anti-Democrats, either way.
That as well. Make sure to put your hands up, guys. It's like Goku. Send that energy to Papa Bernie.
You know this. You know what time it is now? Just on this whole ending that we're doing right now. I think it's a perfect time for this.
Hey.
Oh, Alan. There you go.
I'm voting Bernie Sanders 2020.
You should have been in there, brother.
Why? What did I gain out of that?
I don't know. Some good music.
Not, yeah, that's good music, really.
Stay toasty, everybody.
Play some bullshit.